Hey, Faith, how you doing? Chris MJ, Faith, how you doing? Your boy Mar, 547 in here. I see you. Who else we got? Let's get them in here. I know everybody looking forward to this one tonight. Got a good one tonight. Hey, how you doing? Miss you too. How's everything? You doing good? Where you at now? Trey the Kid, what's up, player? Hey, what's up, Chris? How's everybody? Come on in. Everybody come on in. Got a good show tonight. Got a good show coming up in about 5-10 minutes. As more, you getting cleared now? That's great. That's great. How's it feeling? Is it feeling okay? Yeah? Okay. Let's see how it feels. Glad you're getting cleared. As they're starting to come in, yes, sir. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, we got the Julian Newman in the building tonight as we start to see people pile in. We got Julian Newman here tonight. While we're waiting on more people to get in, I just come on live. In about 5 minutes, we'll be tuning in with Julian. Let's talk about a couple things we got going on. First off, still quarantined, waiting on the clearance. All of the events coming back alive. Hopefully in the fall, everything will be ready, if not the summer. So we're looking forward to that. We got some great guests on the lineup coming up next week. We got Tuesday. We have Jason Jordan. Jason Jordan is he's at Sports Illustrated. Used to be at USA Today. Used to be at ESPN. Now he's at Sports Illustrated. He'll be on Tuesday. And great guest coming in Thursday. It's going to be as well. Not going to announce it right now, but we have another great guest on Thursday. What else we got? While we're waiting, like we always do, drop where you're from in the comments. Let me see where you're from, where you're checking in. We've had some from everywhere. California, Texas, China, somewhere, everything. What's up, IW? Ballanora. Appreciate you checking in. Everybody's waiting. I know I said 8 o'clock. Here they come. Lucky Stars 1600. Where y'all from? Drop in the comments. Also, and I'll go over these rules a couple of times. Coral Springs, Florida. We appreciate you. What's up, Juice? How's everything? My brother, we got to get you on here soon. The legendary James Black of Juice All-Stars. We're definitely going to have him as a guest. Ballanora checking in from Maryland. Lucky Stars 1600. Tiara from Marietta, Georgia. We appreciate you in Chesterfield, Virginia. In the building today. What's up, Preston? I see you. Yeah, I see you. Cedric Smith, I appreciate you. Sneaker Junkie. Yes, sir. No question, Black. No question. We got a great guest in the building tonight. I'm excited about it. What's up, Corey? What's going on? Where y'all from? Make sure. I see we got Virginia. We got Georgia. We got, who else we got? Let's see where you're from. Let me see. We got a great show. Y'all don't know. We got the Prodigy is in the building tonight. The Prodigy, the Julian Newman. The guy you either love or hate, but he's going to give you buckets. What's up, Drew in Wilson, North Carolina? How you doing? Got Coach Pop coming in. Couple of things we want to go over. Hey, Molly. Couple of things we want to go over. During the interview, if you have any questions during this interview, please make sure that you put your questions in the little question box at the bottom where the question mark is. That way I can keep up with them even if they roll out. We'll try to get your questions in. You get to ask Julian some questions tonight. What's up, Cedric in Florida? I see you. All right. You'll be able to ask Julian some questions, ask me some questions, anything you may have. This is one of our Better shows tonight. We got somebody I'm sure most of you know if you're in basketball. You know this kid right here. He has been a phenom since a very young age, playing varsity basketball since he was 11 years old, if I'm mistaken. We'll ask him in a minute. I think he was in fifth grade. Hey, South Carolina, my girl Trinity showing up. I see you. Who else is in here? We got South Carolina, we got North Carolina, we got Georgia, we got Virginia, we got Maryland. Who else we got? I can't remember them all. I'm sorry. How's everybody? We got about 3 more minutes before we bring Julian Newman is here. And you get to ask him questions along with me. Hey, what's up, Polo King? Ask him questions you may have. Uh, you know my rules. Let's be respectful, and this is how we're going to do it. We have a great show again tonight. Tuesday we had a great show with Jamin Brakefield. Man, we had a lot of college coaches on here. I saw a few NBA players on here. So it was good. It was good Tuesday night. And again, next week we have the guy who is the guy for basketball at Sports Illustrated, former basketball editor at USA Today and ESPN. And then after that, we have the great, I'll go ahead and spill the beans. Next Thursday, we have the great Lavelle Moulton in the building next Thursday. Are y'all about ready for Julian Newman? I know you are, because the people are gonna start coming in hard real quick. Now, again, before we bring them in, make sure that you ask questions where the question box is at the bottom. Okay, make sure you ask down there. What's up, Sean Vanetta? Appreciate you checking in. If you have any questions during this interview, make sure that you check in with your at the question box at the bottom. We're about to bring in the great Julian Newman. All right, let's go ahead and get Julian in, and people can start to come in as we get our conversation going. All right, let's find Julian here. All right. Julian Newman is in the building.
How you doing?
The phenom himself, the prodigy, my guy. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing good. How's the family?
Good. Everybody's good, safe.
Everybody's good. Good to
Yeah.
see y'all social distancing, man. Y'all taking it serious.
Yeah, for sure. How about you?
Yeah. I know they already started going to the beach, but you got to be careful, man. You can't.
Nah, not me.
Nah. I see my man Bryce just checked in, and
Yeah.
I'll tell you, what's up, Bryce? I have to tell you, I knew of you as a young guy, a little young guy, but it was Bryce, man, that just introduced you to the world, and you had to pay attention to who Julian Newman was because of Bryce. Elite Mixtapes did a real good job
Yeah.
of putting you out there, right?
Yeah, for sure. Shout out Bryce.
Yeah,
It's my boy.
that's my guy. Bryce, a good dude,
Yeah.
man.
Sure.
It was great watching him grow. Bryce,
Yeah.
Bryce, my guy. So for those people in basketball that been lying and living under a rock, tell them who Julian Newman is.
Uh, you know, me myself, Julian Newman. I'm a hooper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just over.
Just a hooper, right?
Yeah, that's
And
it.
you've been doing it like, if I remember right, what was it, fifth grade? Was it fifth grade you started playing varsity?
Yeah. Fifth grade. 11 years old.
That's insane, man. That's insane. Like, for real. Like, do you ever feel like you wish you'd have played with your age group and just killed them, or you think it was worth it playing with the older kids?
I think it was worth it because I don't think I mean, the route that I took, everybody, knows me for that, and I am who I am because of that. I played up all my life, so
Right.
it was just getting me better and ready for the next level always.
Right. No, and the reason I wanted to bring you on, we've been having some good guests lately, and I said, I want Julian on because they know him as a basketball player. They may know him as this fun loving guy, but I want them to know who Julian is. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like we know you, but we don't know you. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
So tonight I want to tap into your personality. Now, when you was in high school, what's the highest scoring game you ever had?
I think like 48 points. That's my
Oh,
highest.
you scored 48 at the
Yeah,
point guard position.
yeah, sir.
Okay, got you. I got you. Shooting them long threes.
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
bet you that. So is those backyard games? They pretty competitive back there.
Yeah, yeah. At the house, yeah.
So how many games did Jaden beat you? Come on now, be honest
None.
now. I'm
None.
gonna get her on it. I bet you she gonna say something different.
Of course.
Right. Now, now you said you've been a phenom since 11, right? Now, starting out that young, dude, how have you been able to handle the pressure of being this little kid playing with the older kids?
uh, Now, when I was little, it was just fun. Playing basketball was what I love to do, what I always did. So it wasn't nothing different from what I can remember. It was like fun playing with the older dudes. I grew up kind of fast from it, and my game developed a lot quicker because of that. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Now, when you play against somebody every night, you're getting their best shot.
yeah,
So
for sure.
when you go in there and let's say you think, okay, well, I know this cat, he ain't that good. I'm gonna just chill tonight. How do you prepare yourself to make sure you give buckets every single night and nobody catch you slipping?
I mean, yeah, every single game, everybody's trying to make a name off me that game. You know what I'm saying
Right.
they could score 10 points on me, and it would be like as if
They
like
don't.
they won a championship.
Right.
So I mean, only way to prepare for it is just hoop. That's not every night is gonna be my best night, and when I'm not on my best, sometimes because not everybody's their best 100% of the time, that's when people try to blow it out of proportion and oh they killed Julian Newman. I'm better than Julian Newman. But that's just how it is. When you're such a big name, everybody wants to go at you and make a name for themselves.
I'm glad you said that, right? Because the whole deal is, and how I look at it. Because I look at it like the reason I was so interested in Julian so much is like I know people hate just because you're becoming successful, right?
Mhm.
People don't even know Julian, just watch you will start hating you, right?
Yeah,
So
yep.
how do you
Hmm.
deal with all the negativity and the naysayers? How do you deal with all of that?
Uh, just not listening to it. Like, just I don't read none of my comments unless I know you. This pops up. Just and
Right.
if I do see it, it just motivates me. It's probably if you're like commenting, and hating and stuff like that. Most likely you're not that successful. And if you do, you making me want to work harder so I can, just achieve what they don't think I'm going to or don't want me to. So
Right.
it just fuels my fire and um yeah, just block it out. I mean, sometimes it gets to me just like I'm a human, just like anybody else.
Right.
So
Right.
but for the most part just ignore it and keep grinding.
Nah, that's good stuff, man. Because and you got to understand this, because I've been on this earth for quite a while. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter whether it's basketball or you're doing good in creating a business chain of McDonald's.
Yeah,
People are going to hate on you just for being successful at what you do.
for
and
sure.
and they'll say, "Oh well, he's not 6'5", or he's not going to the NBA. He's not this. He's not. They can't judge your success. And like you said a minute ago, a lot of times it's not just jealousy, it's because they're not successful. If you
Yeah,
think about it, not many successful people talk bad about successful people.
exactly. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Now, but with that being said, now, um, you're recognizable just about everywhere you go. You're a big name. I mean, you've been on Conan O'Brien and Good Morning America and Steve Harvey show and all these places. Do you ever wish that you weren't as recognizable and could just live a normal life and go to Walmart or to the mall and not be recognized?
Uh, no, not really, because I work to be good and known and stuff, but I'm not Chris Brown, so it's not like paparazzi and all that. But
Right.
it's not, for the most part, it's not. I like it. It's not nothing to complain about, because a lot of people would kill to be my musician, and a lot of people hoop and wish to be my musician, because that's what you work for, to be known and to go somewhere in life. So nah, I wouldn't. I don't wish for it to be any different, because a lot of people will kill to be my musician.
That's true. That's true. So, what's the best thing about being Julian Newman?
Uh, sure. There's a lot.
Yeah, let's hear that.
Nah, I don't know. Just the fact that, like, how I work hard. I work hard no matter what. Yeah, like during this whole stay at home thing, I've been working, if not more, the same as I'm doing when it's a regular day, when nobody, when the world's normal. But
Right.
yeah, yeah.
Right. So you're doing what's a typical workout for you?
Um, we get our shots up, so like 500 to 1,000 shots. Um, makes, yeah, 500 makes, and then just a regular workout, working on skills, everything, and a weight workout, and yeah, that's pretty much it. And then just hooping after that.
Who you train with?
I train with my dad. Yeah, my dad's
Okay, so your dad's still training you, huh?
yeah, yep, for sure,
Shout out to
all,
my
all the
guy,
time.
great guy, man. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. He's
Yes,
you
sir.
know, he support his kids, man. He love his kids. Hate you or love you, he did what he needed to do to get y'all in position to be successful. And
For
I
sure.
think a lot of people just jealous because they don't have that support that you have.
Yeah,
He really did a
yeah.
lot for you. Who's your favorite player? And I guess if it's not the same player, who do you like to liken your game to?
Um, my favorite player in the league is Dame Lillard.
Mm,
Yeah, Dame Lillard. Yeah, he's, I think, top five point guard all the time.
right,
but yeah, I think my game is pretty similar to his. Only difference is height. So we both shoot the deep ball, and that's pretty much, like, he's known for shooting the deep ball. He can
right,
pull up off the dribble from 50 feet. So that's
right,
basically, I think that in his game is alike to mine.
right. That deep ball, right?
Yeah,
Okay. So you've had some great matchups,
yeah.
whether it was, Kyrie or, uh, let's see, you've had some great matchups, LaMelo. Who you feel is your toughest matchup personally that you've been up against?
Uh, I wouldn't say toughest, but, like, the best player that I've played against is probably Zion Harmon. Yeah,
Okay.
he's probably the best player I've played against.
Now
Yeah.
y'all played again. Was it at Neo? I think I saw you there.
Yeah, we played there too, but that was more of, like, playing around.
Right.
Um, but we played against, back when I was in 11th grade. We played their team, Bella Vista. I
Hmm.
He's the best player I ever played against, in my opinion. But I have 46 on them. I don't, that's my boy, but
So the
I don't
best
believe nobody
player,
can
you
guard me.
giving him 46.
Yeah. Um,
Now what do you have?
he probably had 20 something, 30 maybe.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right. All
Yeah.
right. Now being Julian Newman, you met some great celebrities. Like I said, you done been on all these shows, see all the guests here and guests there. Who are some
Yeah.
of your favorite celebrities that you met? Like some of them that you looked at like, wow, I just met so and so.
Yeah. When I was in 5th grade, I met Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. But yeah,
Okay.
I met him and talked to him for a little bit. But
Okay.
that's probably the one that really shocked me. You know, it
That,
really,
yeah.
yeah.
How old was you when
Um,
you met Kobe?
I was like 11 or 12, one of those.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that was a big treat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, Kobe for sure is the biggest one. Um, I don't know. I can't really think about it. Who else have I met? Met a lot of. Oh yeah, no. Another huge one. My like inspired me, like when I was little and everything. Floyd Mayweather. Yeah,
you know what? I did see that. That's right. Oh yeah,
yeah,
that's right. Floyd. Yeah, I forgot
yeah.
about that. I remember
Floyd
y'all
and
was in a.
Kobe is the biggest ones.
Was Floyd playing ball with you or something?
Yeah, we played at the Pro Bowl celebrity basketball game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I first met him. I think. Yeah,
Can Floyd ball?
yeah. He hit the three straight.
Say
Can't
yeah,
guard me though.
but stick to boxing though.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Uh, now there's critics and everything, right? So there's good stuff, there's bad stuff. Now I was on some blog and looking you up, and somebody was talking about, I guess, an incident you had. I think I saw you. It was a practice or something you got. And anything you do, and I want you to understand this. And I'm sure your dad tells you. 'Cause me and Jamin talked about it the other night. Everything you do is going to be scrutinized and blown up and made into a big deal, whereas somebody next to you do the same thing and it's not that big of a deal.
hmm
Now I saw what they made this, oh, he's got a bad attitude, and this, I will say this, I've never seen a bad attitude. I've seen competitiveness,
hmm
right? And
Yeah.
some people take that the wrong way. Why don't you tell your side of the story, what you think about, the people that say you have a bad attitude?
I mean, on the court, like all the great players, they're not nice people on the court. You know what I'm saying? And I
Right,
guarantee you, all the top people, or not top people, in practice, they've what I'm saying, had incidents before, and argue with their teammates, and you
right.
know, everything don't go perfectly. And I guarantee you, people in the league all the time have incidents at practices that you don't
Yep,
know about.
yep.
But I mean, when you're hooping against anybody, it's just when you're playing against people who have a heart like you or don't. Like if you're playing basketball, mama mentality. Nobody's gonna beat you. Nobody's gonna out hustle you or whatever. So I mean, when you're playing, it's just it happens.
It's
Sometimes
just intense,
you
right?
get in
It's just
arguments, and
intense.
yeah, you can't be nice on the court. And what they see is me being competitive on the court, and sometimes uh, people look at it as otherwise. But if you're a hooper, you truly understand
Right,
what goes on and what
right,
happens.
right. Good stuff. Say you don't mistake the smile when you get on the floor, right?
Yeah,
It ain't
yep,
going down like that when we get on the court, right?
yes, sir.
Now you being a smaller guard, I'm sure that's all that you hear that a lot. Um, I often, on my trails, I see a lot of smaller guards that sometimes they wish they were bigger or they lack confidence. You being a smaller guard and being successful, um, like Nate and some of the others, what would be the advice you give to some other smaller guards to block out the negativity, and how would you, what advice would you give them on how to play at that guard position being small?
Yeah, you definitely had got to have more confidence than someone who is, you know, I say good height. But
Right, right,
you
right,
got to have more confidence, and you got to work harder than everybody because someone 6'5" doesn't have to work as hard as someone 5'7".
right,
So but
right, right,
yeah, just people always gonna talk about your height, but if you kill on the court, if you have a unique skill and do something better than somebody 6'5" can do, then you can't be denied. So it's just gotta keep working, and no matter what anybody says, just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because if
yeah,
you're that good, you're gonna be seen, and you're gonna go somewhere, regardless of height or how slow you are or whatever it is. Some people are six
right.
five and slow. So it's the same
That's right.
thing as yeah.
That's right.
So
Right. That's right.
uh huh.
It's funny because just people just hate. I don't understand it, why people that don't know you hate. And I know recently you made a decision, um, about whether you wanted to go to college or whatever. Why don't you explain to the folks that's listening right now exactly what your plans are?
Yeah, my plans are, to go overseas, play ball. Where and all that, that's to be announced later on. Um, but yeah, it's just overseas, straight to pro, and I'm saying that's what I dreamed of when I was young.
Right, right, right. Now, what were some of the factors that played into your decision of not going to college?
Just I feel like overseas fits my game better. Like
Hmm.
more of a like be able to score and guard rather than a system guard. So and just the fact that make money right away.
Right, 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 right,
Yeah,
right. And they pay pretty good overseas. People don't realize you
yeah,
can make a pretty good living over there. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Pretty good
Exactly.
living. Now let's talk hypothetical. Let's say you decided, you know what, I want to go to college. If you could pick the college that of your choice, who would be hearing, I'm taking my talents to, and why?
uh, growing up, always my dream college was Kentucky. Always,
Okay.
that's always where my dream college was. But that's when I was younger and didn't realize that overseas for me would be a better decision. But yeah, I mean, if I right now, it'd probably be like if I that's my dream college, so Kentucky probably. I would say that.
Kentucky. Is
Yeah.
it because of Cal or the tradition or just because they be
Yeah,
killing?
the coach basically. How all the guards from there are always great guards, and they go first.
Yeah,
I mean, one and done.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. No, I can see that. I can see that. No Coach K, Cal.
Cal, yeah, yeah.
I got you. Now, people, they draw their own conclusions to who Julian is, um, what you like. I got a couple questions. One, tell us something that most people don't know about Julian.
um, I'm a good person off the court. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm cool. Um, yeah, and I play video games.
You like your video games. I think I saw on I think it was overtime video. You said you sleep in the 2 or 3, man. You still
I say it again.
you still sleep in the 2 or 3? I think I saw that on overtime video. You said you was sleeping.
Uh, I mean sometimes, yeah. Now,
Right, right. What what's
yeah.
the what's the number one thing though you want people to know about Julian Newman? Like I heard you say, you're cool, you got, you're a good person. But if you could talk to those haters out there, if you could talk to them and say, yo, you don't even know me. This is what you don't know. Like, what would you want them to know about you?
That I don't know. Like basically, just I work for this. Like saying, you see my competitive spirit because like all my life I worked for this, and I got hate since when I was 11. So it's I learned to like just grind harder for it, and basically, yeah, I worked for this. It wasn't given to me. Like
Right.
the spotlight wasn't just there for no reason. Like I worked for it, and basically got noticed for my work ethic, and how hard I worked and the heart I had. So
That's right. No,
a
that's
lot
good
goes
shit.
into it.
Yeah,
A
no,
lot,
that's
lot of
good shit.
hours. You know, literally tears and blood, sweat, and tears. That's real, and it takes a lifetime.
Yeah, yeah. So interesting you say that. So what were some of your biggest disappointments in the game?
Uh, what do you mean? Like,
As far as was it losing a championship? A coach turned you away. Was there any disappointments that you wish would have came out differently?
um, not that I can really say. I hate losing. I hate losing. There's not
Right.
really a huge game that we lost that I'm upset about. But every game that we lose, I'm upset. And yeah, there's not really a moment that I would change
Okay.
right now. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean everything happened for a reason.
That,
Everything the
that's right.
way that everything happened, it's meant to be. So I wouldn't change anything.
I'm really impressed with how you talk and how you're able to deal with that spotlight because you've had it so long. Like some people, they get overwhelmed by it. They don't want to be bothered. They tired of people bothering them, or they tired of
Yeah.
them antagonizing them and talking to them. I think you're handling it real well, and I commend you on that. Now, before I let you go,
Good.
I'm gonna have us play a little game. I like to say, "What comes to mind?" This is a game just for Julian Newman. So let me tell you how this game goes.
Got it.
When I show a picture, I want you to tell me what comes to mind and what you think about when you see that picture, right?
All
How
right.
you feel when you see that picture. All right, you ready?
All
Let's play what comes to mind. What comes to mind? Oh, what we got here? Oh,
right.
right,
When I said the girls love it.
right. Yo, I fell out laughing when I saw that because you was like 11. You was
I
like
know.
11.
Yeah.
Is it still that way? The girls just love Julian Newman?
I
So
mean,
is it the girls love Julian Newman and the guys hate Julian Newman because the
yeah,
girls like Julian Newman?
that's what it is.
Oh man, yeah, I feel you. I feel you. All right, we're going on to the next one. I want you to tell me how you feel and what comes to mind on the next picture. Here we go.
Yeah.
There we go. What comes to mind?
Love.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Tell me about that relationship.
Oh, it's good. It's my sister. We do everything together.
Mm.
And yeah.
Do you ever get defensive because they talk about her just like they talk about you? Do it ever
Uh,
makes you upset?
at first, but I mean, it's a bunch of little kids and weirdos talking, so I ain't really worried about it. She right next to me. You know what I'm
Weirdos.
saying?
Say it's weirdos. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good you take care of them, man. Because again, in that spotlight, man, you gotta be able to handle it. And it's good she got her brother behind her. All right, we're gonna move on to what comes to mind and how you feel. Let's go. We got four more. Here's the next one. Oh,
that I mean, like I said, some blown out of proportion.
that was Jathan, right? Was it Jathan?
Yeah.
Jathan, y'all had a good little battle, right?
Not even. Like he had 2 points, 4 points. I had like 30.
Say
I had
what?
like 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
say it won't even.
Not even. I mean, he had like crossed somebody else, so they made that a big thing. But I
Right.
mean, I had 30 points, and I played him the year after, and he had 2 points. I had like 28 in front of
Uh,
everybody. You know what I'm saying? But you don't really hear much about that.
one of them. One of them. I don't know how many times y'all met at Neo, but I was at one of them at Neo, and
Yeah,
because you're Julian,
yeah.
everything he did, the crowd goes crazy just because he did it on Julian.
And he ain't did much. Yeah, yeah. That's
Right,
how it is.
right. That's funny. All
Yeah.
right, we're gonna move on to our fourth one. Tell me how you feel and what comes to mind.
He taught me everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, he taught me about basketball, everything about life. Yeah,
You have a great relationship.
for sure. Yeah, do everything together. We win him every day.
Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. All right. Second to last. Tell me how you feel.
Kobe, the greatest. Kobe,
So put those three in order as the greatest in your mind.
Kobe, Michael, LeBron.
Kobe, Michael, LeBron.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Tell me why. Now some would say, old schools like myself would
yeah,
say Kobe was really a clone of Michael. Now,
yeah.
what's your so you saying Kobe not only took Michael game, but he made it better?
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, everybody gotta learn from somebody. Like he learned. I guarantee you, he got all his moves from him, but just perfected it more and did it like in a better way. I mean, I feel he did it everything 100 times better. Thinking and he did get it from him, but it doesn't make him better. It made Kobe better because he perfected it
Right.
and added his own sauce to it. He did everything. Just everything looked smooth. Everything looked. He added his own sauce on it. And don't get me wrong, Michael Jordan's greatest
Well,
also, but
it sounded
Kobe
like he
is.
was about to say, "No, get me wrong, Michael's all right."
Nah. He's tough, obviously. Yeah.
Right. Have you been watching the Last Dance?
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
And
I
watch
missed
it
the
out.
other one, but
So I tell the young fellas like yourself, after y'all watch the Last Dance,
hmm
let's have this conversation again
okay.
about how you feel about Mike. Because that Mike's my era, so I'm a little
Yeah.
biased. But
Yeah, for sure.
when you watch it, tell me what you're thinking. All right,
Got it.
we got
Got it.
we got one more. What comes to mind? I want you to tell me
Yes.
your true feelings. What come to mind? Last one.
I mean, everything. That's all I know. That's all I've
Okay,
done. That's all I know, and that's my love right there. That's my
that's
wife.
your right. That's your wife right there.
Yeah.
That's good stuff, man. We're not going to stay much longer. I appreciate you coming on, but before you leave, is there anything you want to say or get off your chest or want people to know or shout out? Anything, you got the floor right now.
Not much. Just appreciate you tuning in. I'm saying shout out, get me recruited. Shout out Bryce, and see you next time.
All right, man. Hey, we appreciate you coming. You're welcome to come on here anytime. Keep us updated. If you need anything, like I told your dad in the past, man, anything y'all need, don't hesitate to give us a buzz, man. We're there for you. All right.
Sir, thank you.
I appreciate you, man. Take care.
Appreciate you. Yes, sir.
All right. So, so we are going to finish up here. Just wanted to let you guys know Tuesday we have Jason Jordan of he was with USA Today and ESPN. He's now with Sports Illustrated. He's our guest on Tuesday. Um, Definitely hit us up if you got any questions. Follow Get Me Recruited for all the latest news, whether it's on Julian or Jamin or whoever. Just give us a follow. We'll check you out. If you got any highlights you want us to look at, send them to me. Go by the website, getmerecruited.com. I look forward to seeing you all at the next episode. We got two great guests next week. We got Jason Jordan at Sports Illustrated, and we got Lavelle Moten, the head coach of North Carolina Central, as well as a motivational speaker, consultant, just an overall great guy. He's going to be here next Thursday. So, again, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Until next time with Courtside Conversations, we'll talk to you later. Take care.